I think I overdid it with the pop figures this time. Maybe. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once again with a brand new pickups video. That's right, it's time to go through the games, movies, collectibles that I picked up within August, September. Oh wait, July, September, and August. Forgot what quarter it was there for a second. And I am cheating a little bit because I have a movie and a game that I picked up October 1st. So technically that should be on the last pickups video that I do and release in like January, but I'm going to talk about them today because why not? And there'll be more coming within those 3 months anyway to talk about in January. But needless to say, this time, well, as you'll see, I went a tad bit crazy on the collectibles. But let's start off this as we start off every pickups video with your good buddy here, Lord X. We're going to talk about the digital games that I picked up within the months of, like I said, July, August, and September. So first off, July. Digitally, I picked up only Graveyard Keeper on the PlayStation 4. This twisted kind of take on a Stardew Valley game was really kind of cool. You die, you come back in this like medieval type setting, and you've basically got to work your way back into what you're told is your real life, maybe? But there's farming, there's crafting, there's alchemy. It's really cool, and if you can give it a shot, please do so give it a shot, because it's a really cool game. And it's an obtainable platinum, too. I won't say it's an easy one, but it's a tedious kind of platinum, because you're doing a lot. And there's only one missable trophy in the entire game, so fairly easy to do. So, recommend Graveyard Keeper a whole lot. Into August, I picked up the Disney Afternoon Collection on PlayStation 4. It was around $6, I think it was, and it's one of those games where I'm like, I should really pick this up now before the licensing rights go and it's never possible to pick up again. Like how the PS3 DuckTales game is no longer available for purchase. So I picked up the Disney Afternoon Collection based on that, really, where it's like, I better get this now before it's gone forever. Okay, moving on into September. A bunch of games I picked up here. I pre-ordered WWE 2K20 Digital Deluxe Edition on PlayStation 4 because I buy those games every single year. I do videos on those games every single year, so gotta continue that. And I'm loving the zombified, like, horror theme pack that you're getting with this as well. It looks like they're doing some interesting stuff this year. And next time I picked up Stranger Things 3, the game on PlayStation 4. Really enjoyed this. This was like rewatching Season 3 all over again. It was really cool. They did a great job with this. It's a very obtainable platinum. You have to do 2 runs through the game, but very, very easy to do. So really highly recommend Stranger Things 3. I pick up Goodbye Deponia and Deponia Doomsday on PlayStation 4. Completing the 4 games there now. I have all 4 of them. From what I've looked at, all 4 of them are very easy, obtainable platinums. A bit tedious again. I've gotten the first Deponia platinum. I started on the second one ages ago, I think like at the beginning of the year, but I just fell off, got into other games, so I never really continued that. But they're both, the last 2 here, Goodbye and Doomsday, were both very cheap on the PlayStation 4 during a sale recently. So I grabbed them to eventually play through them and platinum them. On my road to Platinum Trophy number 100. It's a con. Next up, I picked up Old Man's Journey on PlayStation 4. A very sweet, beautifully crafted game. An easy platinum trophy again, but love this game so much. And given how I haven't been, I'll probably not have played 10 brand new released in 2019 games by the end of the year, uh, that might actually fall in my top 10 list because I really enjoyed that game. Next up, Super Blood Hockey on PlayStation 4. Again, very cheap. Haven't started it up yet. Have it downloaded, but it looks tons of fun. And I'm happy to play a hockey game again that's not made by EA. Fuck EA. And finally, I picked up Daggerhood on PlayStation 4. It's from Retallica Games or whatever. They're the company that keeps shoving out the easy Platinum Trophy games, giving you a Platinum Trophy on PS4 and Vita at the same time, 2 separate trophy lists. You do minimum of like under 1 hour of gameplay and you get these trophies. It's very simple, very easy, very sketchy little way. But I'm the type of person where I don't give a fuck. Give me that Platinum Trophy. Yes. Yes. But, yeah, that helps on the way. But I'm actually enjoying this game. It's actually kind of cool. I like the throwing the dagger and teleporting mechanic. I think it's kind of neat. And since getting the Platinum Trophy, I've continued onwards and gotten through World 2 as of right now. So I'm starting World 3. I think there's 4 worlds in total. But I like it. I actually kind of dig this game. So maybe give it a little look-see. And, you know, you get an easy Platinum Trophy with it. But I think the game is actually kind of cool. And that does it for the digital games that I picked up within those months. So let's talk about the physical games that I picked up within August, July, and September. First off, let's start with the Switch. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, as you've seen by the poster right here in the background during this video. I'm absolutely loving this game. I think it's fantastic. I've been doing a slow burn onto it. I haven't really sat down with my Switch recently and just, you know, played. But I am really digging this. I need to pick up the expansion pass, which just added Punisher, Moon Knight, Blade, and Morbius. So there's that to look forward to. There's the back of the game, good old Thanos there. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I really like it, and it's great that we live in a world where we did get Ultimate Alliance 3. I think that's pretty damn rad. And next up here on the Switch, I wasn't going to buy this at first, and technically I didn't. I used Air Miles reward miles in order to purchase it, and that is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I was always going to pick this up, just fell within a little bit of a bad time money-wise, but hey, I had enough Air Miles for it, so I picked it up off the Air Miles website. So, free game, woo! Not really, but, you know, kind of. I cannot wait to dive into this. It's still in the shrink wrap for the sole reason that I'm forcing myself to finish Ultimate Alliance 3 before I dive into this, which I probably should because I've never played the original Link's Awakening. Shocker. I know. But this could end up on my top 10 list if I really enjoyed it. But we'll see. And I'm going to be playing in handheld mode, so I've heard that the frame rate can be pretty bad at sometimes, so I'm a little bit cautious there. But otherwise, I'm still looking forward to this. Alright, PlayStation 4 Wise. Never picked up anything brand new within August, September, or July. Very weird for me, you know? Never even bought anything really secondhand or cheap physically. Oh god, I'm moving towards the all-digital future. I'm becoming what I hate. That being said, I did go to the pawn shop and I picked up Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've always wanted to play this. It was $10. Finally cheap enough for me to go, you know what? I'm going to grab this. I've wanted to play the London one for quite some time here. I'm interested to see what it's like. This was one of the ones where I'm like, kind of like the vibe of this, but I fell off the Assassin's Creed game so hard to the point where I even only played 4 a little bit from a friend's copy. But I'm excited to dive into this at some point in the future. I won't even say near future because that's probably not going to happen. But near future is probably going to happen with this game, which I did pick up yesterday on October the 1st. Kind of a little bit of an impulse purchase. The day before, I had seen it there at EB Games going, oh, there's still a Steelbook copy around? I could get that. And I checked what money I had saved and if I could really afford it. And yeah, I did. I could. So I picked up Catherine Full Body Launch Edition here, which does have this really, really nice steelbook. Vincent, Catherine, and written there on the back. So I'm really excited to dive into this game again. I fucking love the original Catherine game. It still, in my opinion, has the best collector's edition of all time. Which, speaking of collector's editions, before I move on to movies here, I can say that in February, I will do my first collector's edition unboxing in quite some time because I pre-ordered The Last of Us Part 2 Collector's Edition. Collector's Edition unboxing coming in February. Woo! Can't wait. Alright, let's move on to movies before I get into collectibles. First and foremost, of course, Avengers Endgame. I got the Steelbook copy here, which is really nice. There on the front, you have all the heroes that survived the snap, or the blip, as they called it in Spider-Man Homecoming, or Far From Home. And there's everybody that were not so lucky and either disappeared within the blip or, unfortunately, died very horrific deaths, such as this dude right here, Vision, and Gamora right there. But otherwise, really cool. I love the steelbook case on this. Don't want to show you the digital copy there. Spin you around. But here inside we have the bonus features disc, the Blu-ray, and the 4K Blu-ray in the back here. Which, man, I really want a 4K Blu-ray player. Part of me hopes that in the PS5 we'll get one there. If not, I might have to save up some money and buy one for 4K videos. Because, one thing I forgot to mention here, I actually bought a TV. In August, I finally upgraded to a 4K television. I bought a 58-inch Samsung 4K Smart TV. So, there's that as well. How about that? Woo! Look at me go! Spending so ungodly amounts of money that I probably shouldn't have. And finally, I picked this up again on October the 1st. But you know what? The digital versions came in September, so this kind of counts, I guess. Anyways, it's Spider-Man Far From Home, which means that for right now, in the months leading up into next year, all of the MCU movies are out on Blu-ray and digital home video. There's no... Well, that one's still in theaters, so that one's coming now too, so my collection isn't really complete. But fucking right now in this moment, until what, May of 2020? Or is it March that Black Widow's out? Either way, whichever month starting with M, until then, the MCU collection is out there and available to purchase in full right now. That's kind of big, in my opinion anyway. You can actually own the entire MCU collection right now, without any other one just looming over your head going, it's in theaters, you have to go and see it. No, everything is out on video right now, so that's pretty damn cool in my opinion. Alright, so, I went a little crazy on the collectibles this time. Big time, in these past 3 months. So yeah, I've got a ton of Funkos here to talk about, a ton of little mystery blind bag things to talk about right now. I've got a statue to talk about. But first, let's continue the gaming centric wise, because I have two Amiibos here to talk about. Yes, Amiibogeddon is not dead yet. First off, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Link Amiibo here. Do, 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 do. Look at him, he is so cute and absolutely so very shiny. And secondly, this was the main amiibo that I wanted ever since Smash Brothers Ultimate was announced. This was the one where I went like, oh my god, we're finally going to get an amiibo of this character. And that character, of course, I'm talking about is Snake himself. There he is, hard to see there. Maybe on the back. Yeah, it's hard to see with my crappy little webcam here. I definitely need something better. But yeah, Solid Snake. There, I'll avoid the glare. Finally got his own amiibo. Fucking love that character. My main man in Smash. My friends hate me with the rocket launcher. Just saying. Alright, so let's move on to the smaller collectibles. You've seen me talk about these Batman black and white figures in the past, and I think I'm missing one here. I need to vanish for a second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I was missing one here. Now these three that I'm going to talk about are from Series 3. I did purchase some from Series 2, but I can't remember which is which right now. So I'm not going to get into those and talk about those. But the ones from Series 3 here that I do have, I've got this one, which I cannot remember the artist. I'm so sorry. If you do remember him, you can let me know in the comments down below. I've got the sheet here somewhere, but I'm not looking for that right now. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's right here. That was the... Ooh. Things are getting combined here together. This guy right here is the Jim Lee Batman, I think. No, this is the Dustin Nugent Batman. Sorry, yes, Dustin Nugent Batman. And I've also got this one, which is the Batman Arkham Asylum Batman. So game-wise, y'all know about this dude. And the third one here needs no... Oh, that's gone. I got the mystery villain of this pack, which was Joker there. Which I believe is Jim Lee. So we have those three guys, which I'm just going to pop up right here. You can hover in there. Next up, we've got some domes to talk about. Alright, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Awesome movie. And what made things even more awesome is that some of the dollar stores around here, oh shit, yeah, I had a ton of other ones too to talk about, which, well, I guess there'll be another cut in this video while I go get those. But the dollar store actually started selling some blind bag stuff, and there were some Marvel ones there and some more Marvel ones. And pretty much everything here I got to talk about is Marvel-wise, which I did get there. Two of these I did trade, though, at my comic book store, Time Masters, to get two different ones. So, first off, we've got normal 616 Peter Parker here. Then Spider-Gwen. She was one of the ones I traded for because I didn't get her. Yep. Yeah, I thought I had Spider-Man Noir. Maybe he's hiding up there somewhere. Miles Morales. The great thing about these dome ones is that they do connect together like that. And finally, Peony Parker. Spider / something. It's the robot Japanese anime Spider-Man. There we go. They're together. Next up, we got some Venom stuff to talk about. Oh yeah. But let's start with the big Venom related thing here. And it's been behind me the entire time. This Diamond Select Carnage statue. Look at this pretty boy. Look at that killer maniac psychopath. Standing up on a rock. Look at how great he is. I love these Diamond Select figures. There's some Carnage booty for you, if you're into that sort of thing. So this is really great. You've got like little pieces here of his symbiote just coming off of him because he's chaotic. I fucking love that statue that he's just hiding behind. But that being said, we got ourselves some domes here of Venom stuff, and I got every single one of these except for Gwenom, which is the Spider-Gwen with the Venom symbiote on her. So, dang it, I needed one more, just one more, and I would have had this entire set. And that means, yes, I got the rare Chase variant as well. So, first off here, we got the two that I really wanted. It's Carnage, right there, and Spider Carnage, which is the Carnage symbiote infecting Spider-Man. So, that's really, really cool. Next up here, we've got Base Venom and Anti-Venom together. And finally, we've got Agent Venom and Space Venom. Really cool. Then finally, to top off the entire collection, we've got the Venom T-Rex from the Old Man Logan storyline, which is really cool. And the Chase variant, which I believe is just normal Venom? Yeah, it's normal Venom, and he's see-through. So it's like a prototype. Really neat. Very, very happy I got these. Those last two, the Venom T-Rex and the Venom prototype, I actually found at the same time. There were two left at $1 that I went into. I'm like, oh my god. When I got home and unboxed the thing, I'm like, how fucking lucky was I for that? But yeah, these Venom ones are really, really neat. And let me just pile these up here now with a quick little cut. Now, I also did say that I was going to grab all those Ragnarok figures that I picked up from Dollarama as well, but they're all nicely put away here. So I'm just going to show one of them. That's the rarest, one of the rarest ones to get. It's my boy Meat. Look at him slicing and dicing. So that'll be it for those. But now, folks, let's talk about the Funko Pops. Because I picked up a fucking ton of Funko Pops this time around. I've got 1, 2, 3 distinct sets here to talk about. And, well, 4 unique sets, because there are some San Diego Comic-Con ones here to talk about. And I've got 3 individual ones to talk about. And we're going to start things off, folks, with a rarity. We got ourselves a Princess Jasmine Chase figure, which I found in the theater. The only difference is, here's the normal one they have on the side. In her hand right here, in the Chase figure, is an apple. That's really the only difference between the normal one and the Chase one. Again, glare, freaking bad. There's the apple. But yeah, Princess Jasmine Chase. There we go. Next off, we've got a special edition one from Toys R Us. This glows in the dark. It's Captain Marvel. How could I not resist? I fucking love any pop that has her wearing her helmet, as you've learned from me in the past. The last time I did a pickups video, I think it was the last one, I showed off the Chase figure that I found. But yeah, there she is. Pop her right in there. I'll probably put this little picture thing on the very front of the video, so maybe I'll do something. Next off here we have Stan the man himself, Stan Lee, like a bronze figure type pop. Yeah, I saw this one, no second thought in mind at all. Grab Stan right away. And go right there. Alright, next up, let's do the San Diego Comic-Con ones next, eh? Yeah, let's do that. First up, we have Wong. Like him ready to fight in Avengers Endgame. Then, we have Minerva, Captain Marvel Betty, and one of the first actors, I think, to play two characters in the MCU, because this actress is going to be in the Eternals as well, playing a completely different character, so that's kind of neat. She was awesome in Captain Marvel. I absolutely loved her character. And yeah, this was like one of the two San Diego Comic-Con pop figures that I absolutely wanted to get. The next one here we'll talk in a second. Let's put her right there. And with all those Disney characters up there, it's only right that we add a Warner Brothers DC character in the form of Batman. It's the teal chrome Batman San Diego Comic-Con limited edition one. That's kind of cool. Or summer convention that's written on here, but you know, it's San Diego Comic-Con. And let's put him up right there. Yep. Turn those. Next up, let's talk about some Pokemons. We've got my main man, my favorite starter of all time, Charmander right here. This was the first one I picked up when I saw him, like, instantly, gotta get him. Absolutely got to get Charmander. And next to Charmander, folks, I stumbled across this one. I actually picked it up first for a friend, just in case they were all sold out once he got off of work. They weren't, so he managed to get one himself, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna keep him anyway. It's Bulbasaur! Yay! Nobody likes the grass type. Sorry, Bulbasaur. And finally, since I had those other two, I walked into an EB Games, I saw this one sitting there, and I'm like, well, screw it, I have the other two, now I have to get this one as well. It's Squirtle. Part of me, in a way, wants to customize this one and just put a pair of sunglasses onto him and make him the Squirtle Squad Squirtle. So there you go. Now, next up, let's move on to some more Marvel pop figures. We've got the Venomized line, Daredevil, Rocket Raccoon, X-23, Storm, Thanos, the Mad Titan himself, and finally, Groot. And that's not all, folks, because we've got one more set of pop figures to talk about here. That's WWE figures. First off, need some Stratusfaction all the time. It's Trish Stratus, The Undertaker. Which, definitely my inspiration for all the dark, you know, masked evil figures that I do come up with every now and then. The Irish Lash Kicker, the Pun Maker, the Man, Becky Lynch, one of my favorite wrestlers, my favorite of the Four Horsewomen, which I've been cheering on since day one, and am absolutely so happy that she has achieved what she has achieved right now. And finally, the Man, Becky Lynch again. That's right, an Amazon exclusive of her wearing the Man t-shirt. The Man, Glory, the Man always comes around, and finally she has come around to the X Zone. And there you have it, folks. It's done. It's finally wrapped up. This video is complete without editing anything yet. This is at 35 minutes, which will be shorter, I'm sure, around 30 minutes. So thank you for spending half an hour with your old buddy Lord X here as he picks a hair out of his eye. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another pickups video in July. Oh boy, I'm not taking that long of a break. You're getting more of me before then. So yeah, back in like January 1st, you'll see another one of these pickup videos. Before the end of the year, you'll get my Games of the Year video. Some OGW stuff is coming. I'm working on it very slowly. 2K20 will probably be way before I get that out. But yeah, more videos are coming from me within the next couple of months. Maybe get back in a little more frequent kind of videos. I want to do some more streaming too. I really do. It's just hard schedule wise and getting home from work and being tired and being like, I just want some time to myself. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I've been Lord X. You have been awesome. And I will catch you next time. Bye. Slicing and dice. Carnage booty. Slicing and dice. Carnage booty.